Welcome to section 2. Section 2 is about common confusion. Now, these 10 sets of words that I'm going to go through in this section, they are used wrong so often. So, I want to help you practice them, use them more in your speech so you will become perfect and improve your speech. Some of the words I will be going through are bored, boring, interesting, interested, excited, exciting, most of, lay, lie, learn, study, agree with, agree to how to use them in the right way, impressive, impressively, impression, impressed. These are a few examples of the word sets that we will be going through. So let's start common confusion. Bored, boring, interested, interesting, and excited, exciting. These participial adjectives create problems for most students of English. The easiest way to remember them is that the ed form represents the feeling one has, and the ing form represents what has caused the feeling. Don't say, I am so boring. Do say, the movie was boring. I am bored. Don't say, I'm so exciting. Do say, the lottery is so exciting. If I win, I will be so excited. Don't say, I'm so interesting. Do say, the history of Asia is very interesting. I am very interested in it. Yes, you may be very interesting, but you should leave that up to people that you know and who are interested in you. Many teachers are boring and their students are bored. Sometimes a teacher is bored by his or her students. You may be an exciting person, but as with interesting, we might best leave that to other people to decide. Lend, loan, borrow. This trio of words are regularly confused by students and as a result frequently used incorrectly. Loan can be a noun as the name of a transaction where someone borrows money from someone who lends it to them. It can also be a verb with a meaning similar to that of lend. Lend and borrow are both verbs. If I lend something to you, say money, I give it to you temporarily, expecting that you will return it. If I borrow something from you, I take it from you temporarily, knowing that you expect me to return it to you. I get or receive something from you. Don't say, Sheila, will you borrow me 20 pesos? But do say, Sheila, will you lend or loan me 20 pesos so I can buy lunch today? She might say, of course, I'd be glad to lend you or loan you 20 pesos. Don't say, Tara, may I lend 50 rupees from you? Do say, Tara, may I borrow 50 rupees from you so I can buy lunch today? She might say, of course, I'd be glad to lend or loan you 50 rupees. Just as common. Do say, can I borrow your cell phone for a moment? I need to call home. Do say, would you lend or loan your cell phone to me for a moment? I need to call home. Note that I borrow something from you, but you lend something to me. Or I may lend something to you, but you borrow something from me. Remember, lend to and borrow from. Using loan as a noun, do say, Jacques' loan, not lend, was for 50 francs. Most of. Students often confuse the use of most and most of. Most should be used if the word following it is a noun or adjective. Most of should be used if the word following it is a pronoun or proper noun used as a possessive or an article. Examples are, don't say, most of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day, but do say, most Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Don't say, most Mr. Kim students hate to study English, but do say most of Mr. Kim's students hate to study English. Lay, lie. Even some native speakers have trouble with these two words. Learn them well and you will be a superstar. Lay is a transitive verb and always requires an object. It means to set or put something down. Lie is an intransitive verb and never has an object. It means to stay at rest in a horizontal position. Let's look at some examples. Don't say, I am going to lay down for a nap, but do say, I am going to lie down for a nap. Don't say, please lie this book on the desk, but do say, please lay this book on the desk. Remember the saying, let sleeping dogs lie. Note that the sleeping dog is not moving. Lay is more active than lie. Learn, study. Students of English often reverse the meanings of these two words. Learn means to gain knowledge or understanding of something by studying or by experience. Study can be a noun when it means to use your mental power to learn about, to understand something, or a verb when it means the act of studying. Let's see some examples. Don't say, I learn English every day, but do say, I study English every day. This means I sit down, I read my books, I listen to tapes, and practice hoping to understand it. Don't say, I hope to study English well, but do say, I hope to learn English well. This means I hope I will understand and use the language well because my understanding of it is good. Raise, rise. These two words like lie and lay are often misused even by native speakers. You can get the upper hand by understanding them. Raise means to lift something up. Rise means to go up, to stand up, or to get out of bed. Don't say, we rise the flag every day at the student assembly, but do say, we raise the flag every day at the student assembly. Don't say, I raise every morning at sunrise, but do say, I rise every morning at sunrise. You can look at the sunrise in the morning and remember that the sun rises every morning. Accident, incident. The word accident and incident are often used interchangeably, but they should not be. An accident is an unforeseen, unpredictable event. An incident is also an event, but may or may not be unforeseen and unpredictable. An incident may also be planned and occur deliberately. Examples. Don't say, a man murdered his parents last night in order to gain access to their money. This kind of accident is deplorable and has shocked the entire nation. If a man plans a murder, it is not an accident, it is an incident. But do say, this kind of incident is deplorable and has shocked the entire nation. See, look at, watch. These terms are often used incorrectly by students of English. Use see when you mean to perceive something with the eyes. Use look at when you mean to use your eyes to see something which is often the things or the things you are viewing does not move or is stationary, such as you look at a painting or you look at photographs. Use watch when the thing you are viewing is moving or changes, like you're watching television or watching a movie. Don't say, did you look at what just happened? But do say, did you see what just happened? Don't say, I looked at TV until 11 p.m. last night. But do say, I watched TV until 11 p.m. last night. Don't say, whenever I smoke, my wife sees me with disgust. Do say, whenever I smoke, my wife looks at me with disgust. Agree with, agree to. These terms are often a problem for students of English. Use agree with if you have the same opinion, idea, or judgment as another person. One agrees with people. Use agree to if you concur with the actions, plans, and suggestions of another person. One agrees to things. Don't say, Miss Lee agreed to Mr. George's comment about the educational problems in Taiwan. But do say, Miss Lee agreed with Mr. George's comment about the educational problems in Taiwan. Don't say, Bill agreed with his brother's suggestion to lend him money to start his own business. But do say, Bill agreed to his brother's suggestion to lend him money to start his own business. Impressive, impressively, impression, impressed. Many students use the wrong form of the word impress. Impressive is an adjective and modifies a noun or pronoun. Example, impressive movie. Impressively is an adverb and modifies a verb. Example, looked impressively. Impression is a noun and is used to describe a positive influence that something has or someone has made on another. And impressed is a verb and is used to indicate that something or someone has had a positive influence on someone. Don't say, the movie was very impression. Do say, that was a very impressive movie. Or do say, he acted very impressively in the movie. Don't say, that movie made me impressed. Do say, that movie made an impression on me. Don't say, I was very impressive with the movie. Do say, I was very impressed by the movie.